Give you a minute to figure that out.
Hello, hello,
Jeez.
yeah, hello, everyone, hello,
Oh,
hello, and welcome, welcome to this new casting stream. Always something with the fucking technical problems, huh? All right, so welcome everyone for another casting of ESL semifinals today. Very exciting. It's gonna be Oser Controller versus ARK. We're gonna get a bit more into that later, but I am your host Fede, and this is Raven. Say hi, Raven.
uns. Let's get it.
Yeah, there you go. So it's gonna be as I said, AK versus ARK. If you are if you know anything about the squad competitive scene, you probably heard of AK. Very good team. We're expecting it to be the favorite for this match, but you never know. ARK, we've seen them pull off some really good plays and really good games. So I think we're in for a treat. We will go on the map and everything later in just a couple of minutes. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. And what do you think? What's the prediction for today?
Oh man. Um, I mean, favorites. There's a reason why AKs are favorites for this game as well as for the tournament as well. But I mean, we've seen ARK do some fantastic things in the last couple of games. Um, So honestly, I don't want to make a prediction. I just kind of want to sit back and watch this super high level game take place. You know, just see some pog squad.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're in for a treat. We're gonna have a good time looking at how both team play here. Definitely for sure, high level squad here. Both teams very good in their own rights, and it's gonna be definitely a contested one. I feel like mm, here is gonna really come down to gunfight, as we'll see. We're gonna just take a quick look at the brackets, though, if you do not mind, because we are we are seeing One Shot Theory, of course, lost last time against ARK, so they didn't go through. ARK won, and also Control won against Black Owls with a really good margin. Honestly, it was a really hard victory, and
They got wrecked,
yeah,
wrecked.
basically,
They got wrecked, man.
So
Like,
we are definitely in for a really good game. Um, on the other side, on the other semifinal, it's gonna be Old Knights against the Last Zeros. So we're gonna see. Oh, you are gonna see. Check out the other stream on the ESL Discord. You'll find every link you need to watch the other stream and the other game as well. So yeah, I think we're about to start. So let's take a look at the layer. As we can
oh,
see, it's gonna be Sumari. I mean, not great, honestly, but I personally don't love the map, but I think it's gonna give us quite a lot of gunfighting and single plays. Um,
oh
it's definitely
God.
gonna be really gunfight heavy and very small map. Even if it's 20v20, really a lot of CQB definitely. It's basically only CQB here, so we're definitely gonna see a lot of that, a lot of singular uh, singular plays coming in from both teams.
Look at that juicy 1969 to
Yeah, it's gonna
Hilux.
be a regular militia here with the technical and the dushkas, dushka. So definitely different layer than you might usually expect from a competitive match, because it is irregular militia against the insurgents, non-NATO or Russian Federation um, teams or factions. So nothing really too advanced. It's just gonna be AK iron sights all the way. Not really a huge factor because it is so much CQB here. We're gonna see a couple of bikes, which is gonna be interesting to see IDs all over the map. The
Mm,
layer is gonna be on the north side, so expect to see both teams keeping a control on the south side as well for flanks and anything like of that sort. So Yeah, I mean that is something to keep in mind. Um, I think they're taking a bit too long. They're taking a bit longer to get ready. Apparently, AK is having some problems, or I'm not sure.
Hmm.
So we're just gonna stay on this screen real quick, and we'll get into the game as soon as we can.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely a different layer than you would normally expect in a competitive game.
It's also definitely a layer that we do not like playing or watching
Yeah.
or wanting to ever have anything to do with
No, yeah,
because
I agree.
oh my god, two poverty sides going against each other. So I guess it's as even of a faction matchup as it can get.
Yep.
Um, so yeah, I mean, I would on like people would argue you probably favor some people would favor the regular militia because you know some AKs get scopes, those old ass Russian scopes, or personally I would actually favor the insurgents because PPSH go burr. It goes very
Yeah,
burr.
CQB is gonna be something to keep
Mm.
in mind here. Or
So this is
PPH,
gonna be
yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see these well, I guess at this point they're the part of the top four teams in Europe, right? These top four these teams go against each other on arguably the worst matchup on one of the worst maps in the game. So yeah, level playing field.
Yeah, it's something. It's gonna be something this game. I hope we get to see as much as or as much action and you know fair gameplay as we saw on the other
Mhm.
games. Definitely something to be uh, definitely something that we haven't lacked in these couple of games that we casted for ESL. So let's hopefully keep the streak going and yeah, this is. I mean, I'm not sure about what the other teams are like, but I would argue this is the final almost. It's very. I mean, I know there's some. I know AK is a really big name, the very much a favorite in this tournament. So if ARK can do something about it and actually pull off a rabbit out of their hat, I mean that would be quite interesting and definitely something that aren't expecting.
Mm. Yep. Wow, look at that. It's dark. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
uh, it's
oh.
arguably the worst possible layer that you wanna have to forecasting because you can't see anything, fog everywhere. You can't see in front of your nose, but you know it's what
So
we
yeah,
get and we work with it.
for all your viewers back home, you can clearly see how enthusiastic me and Feta are to cast this map or this layer on this map. Um, very, very enthusiastic, as you can see. Totally not wanting to cry.
Honestly,
And
I would normally hate to play this layer, but considering how the level of the teams that we're looking at, I think it's still gonna be fun to watch.
oh yeah, definitely. But we're just gonna be complaining about the map
Oh
all
yeah,
the
of course,
time.
we're gonna keep complaining. So if you don't like us complaining, well, you are in the wrong place.
Mm. Do your own stream, cast your own games.
Yeah, exactly. So as Bosch says, easy win. So there we go. Very
Uh,
confidence very high with ARK. We can see we are taking one logi through transports, all the motorbikes we can get, and the cord. On the other side, we're gonna go for two transports, one logi. It's gonna be big lodges on the other side, small lodges, and we actually have, I believe, two cords here on the irregular militia side. So yeah, fairly even. It's gonna be interesting what they do with the motorbikes. I'm not sure if they're gonna just ID the fuck out of them, but
mm.
yeah.
And we would love to see that though, especially at this level of gameplay.
Oh yeah,
See
you
some of
can
the
never go wrong with
stunts
IDs, can you?
never go wrong with IED bikes. Imagine slapping 6 of those IEDs. I was like, oh shit,
Oh
drive
yeah,
to a hab, and then
ID
oh
go
no, and
boom.
then idea go boom. Or Oh no, but there's no commander though. I was gonna say,
No,
imagine having
ID
ID
drone.
drones.
Yes, that would actually be
That's
pretty funny.
that'd be amazing. I mean, ESL, come on guys, like 30v30, come on. We got to make that happen. You know, we want to see some IED drones out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that would be quite an interesting thing to watch. Just everything going boom all the time. All right, so here we go. The game has started. 150 tickets for both sides. We're gonna look at the map real quick and get an eye of the situation. You can see if I zoom out, it's not. It doesn't even. It's not even as big as this monitor. So you can see
Mm.
it's definitely a small map here. North side, it's gonna be AK engaging for the first time. Getting Last Gunslinger a bit low on that logic, but nothing too major.
Yeah, that Dishka going to work, basically.
Yeah, but we
Almost a
get
50 kill.
the Batman here, getting
Oh,
the first two frags, and the cord is actually dead. So
oh,
that's the first 7 tickets for ARK.
wow, that's
A good opening, good opening.
yeah,
Let's
great.
see if ARK can keep this up. You see how spread everyone is, right? This is
Yeah,
gonna come down to gunfights, 1v1s. You see Cheesy Boy trading with Yuno here. Yuo.
I mean, comparing this to the last game we casted, this is like this would have been like one flag. This would have been the refinery flag, but this is the yeah,
Yes,
it's the exact same
the
size.
foundry.
Oh my
Yeah,
Foundry. Oh, this whole map is the exact same size as Foundry and
in
Oruto
Narva.
combined.
Yes,
Uh,
actually is.
oh,
Not even. It's not even an overstatement. It's not even
yeah,
an overstatement. It actually almost is as big.
yeah. That actually does make me wonder. Since we have insurgents playing, do they get that really weird ass Hellken thing?
What do you mean by that?
You know, insurgent mortars. They have that like
Oh, the big boom.
That Walmart ass gas
Oh
canister
yeah, yeah. No,
thingy.
they. I don't
Yeah.
think they do. I don't think they do.
Oh, could you imagine the chaos?
No, that would be
Bomb
quite
drones,
interesting. You know,
bomb
mortars
drones,
here
IED boots.
would
Yeah.
actually be cool.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
that'd be really.
Yeah, interesting if
I bet.
they will go opt for mortars. I think so.
Mm, would mean sacrificing the field though. So let's see what both teams do. We know that ARK loves their mortars. Mortarman himself. We'll see if they set up mortars on this game here.
Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, it's a bit of a weird one, mortar-wise.
Mm,
I'm not sure if we are gonna see that. We're definitely gonna see them from ARK as the one and only, always present Last Gunslinger here, building his mortar and staying in his cozy
oh boy.
place, and he's gonna mortar the
Yep.
hell out of the enemy team.
Ooh, this is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah. On the southern side of the map, can see squad. Just let me 1 second. Squad 5.
Holy.
You can see Squad 5 with Price, Dark Knight, and Spritz. And
Close north.
yeah, Spins. Price pushing up,
Good job.
getting a couple of members. Lels just holding his corner. Good job on a Dark Cookie going down as well there. And as you can see, we're gonna be fighting quite a bit over this central area, of course, as you would expect in a small map, but as you will also expect in a small map, it's gonna be very spread.
Mhm.
So we apologize in advance if we're not gonna be able to capture as much of the action as we usually do, because there's not really a central point over which everyone is fighting. It's
Yeah.
gonna be very much trading blows this game, as AK caps the first flag, and ARK looking a little bit ahead on the caps, but it doesn't look like market is getting capped just yet, and so isn't Abel Farm. It's gonna get capped pretty soon by AK, but definitely nothing, no advantages for now. Tickets are basically the same. So
Yeah, very early in the game to say anything's gone a specific way. We just gotta honestly just watch this game develop because it's kind of hard to tell, especially on a small map like this. But the game will develop a lot quicker than, for example, Narva or any of the bigger maps that we've seen in ESL. So I guess like in the next 15, 20 minutes, we should be able to tell which team is looking to come out on top here.
Yeah. If there's a game where you might see, actually, it really depends. But if there is a game where you might see a time run out, it could probably be this one. But then again, you would also see a lot of tickets being traded from both sides, from for respawning and keeping the pressure up. So I'm not sure. Do you expect this to run out of time? So 50 minutes, or is it something that you're not considering right now?
I'm not considering it because I mean each side is what 10 tick. Oh, they start with 150, right? So they're 10
Yes.
tickets down, and it's been 9 minutes, and they're 10 tickets down the side. I think as the game develops and the game is more focused towards center caps, I think they'll be trading lots more tickets. So I think it would definitely come down to the wire, but I don't think it's something that both teams should be worrying about at the moment. They want to definitely get some sort of advantage they can, especially in a small map like this.
Yeah, definitely something that you want to keep in mind is tickets, of course, as always, but especially in a map this cramped, you want to go for as many revives as you can because every ticket is gonna count. This is, I mean, unless unless a team can get on top very quickly of the other one and you know, steamroll them. We can see there's a fairly decent line forming here. Actually, AK just pushing up just a little bit every time. Every time they get a frag, ARK is down 5-6 tickets for 7 tickets, sorry, for now, but it's everything to be decided yet. And we can also see definitely some, you know, some different strategies from both teams. AK is definitely more spread. ARK is focusing on well, it was actually they look like they are spreading out a bit more, but on the southern flank, for example, ARK doesn't really have anything to answer AK's push. So that is something for ARK to keep in mind, that they don't want to get flanked and get steamrolled and, you know, get just flanked, outflanked by AK's positions, and you know, get to the mortars and the hub.
Yeah. You know, this kind of looks like a Battlefield game right now. Just the way it's like a almost a flat line of everybody's running into each other, going.
Yeah, actually, it's Operation Metro.
Oh my god, Operation Metro. This is the Battlefield 2042 next season leak right here.
Oh yeah, Sumari. BF 2042 Sumari.
Holy I would not pay for that. Holy hell, I would not pay for that.
Oh no, definitely not. AK is getting kind of close to the mortars here. We see last Gunslinger just getting off it because he knows there's Neki member very close to them. Oh, last Gunslinger and Turley going down from the member of AK. Flurgy getting a double kill there. Let's see if Masao can spot out the enemy. He's on the other side of the wall though, so I don't think anything is gonna happen in this particular side. Maybe with Jacob. Let's see. Let's follow Jacob. He's going around the corner, chickle picking. Yeah, he's gonna be backed up by Masao.
Is that a bold action or is that a... Oh no, he's a medic, so it's an SKS.
Yeah, it's an SKS.
Ugh.
Let's see. AK member is holding the door, so...
Pixel peeking.
Oh, very good trade by Masao. He's gonna get picked up probably by Jacob, who is a medic, so he is gonna picked up a very good trade there to secure the flank. But AK is flanking quite a bit. Jerry needs to realize that is happening as the rally is coming down on the northern side of the map. As the southern side is getting absolutely flanked by AK, we can see they're already breaching into ARK's positions. And Price getting a double kill, actually. Very good gun skills there by Price. And denies kind of the flank for AK. You can see there's only Dark Cookie against Price here. It's gonna be interesting if Dark Cookie realizes that he has to push him. He's gonna go on top of the roof. I don't know if Price expects it actually. He does not. So Price is gonna go down as Dark is gonna prevail on that fight. So the flank is gonna it's gonna be alive still. Let's see if ARK members there can do something about it, but I don't think they will. So it's gonna be 2 members of AK as soon as one gets revived against 3 members of ARK, which are pushing their positions. On the northern flank, things are not looking so bright for ARK. We can.
I guess you could say he paid the price for that.
Oh my god! Don't even say that. Oh my god. Okay, so you can see Jerry and Jacob going against 3 members of AK. Jacob goes down. The refrag is gonna come in for Jerry, as the nade is gonna come out for the ARK member. Jerry is gonna dodge that one for the moment. I don't think he's aware there's as many people as there is, but it would be huge if Jerry could actually win this gunfight and cancel that rally up there.
Mm.
That would be probably a game changer.
See what he's got.
Yeah, let's see what he's got.
He's going for the revive. Jerry gets the frag.
Jerry gets the first kill, and he's gonna get
he goes down.
refragged. Still, pretty good at holding off that particular push. Let's see if Masao has anything to do against Flurgy. No, it doesn't.
Ooh.
Unlucky. That was quite crucial, because now he's gonna be able to revive his mates and probably push into the northern flank into ARK's positions. Let's take a look at the map. World Courts is gonna be capped, of course, by AK, so it's 1 point advantage for AK against ARK.
Yep.
Right
now it's,
sorry,
yes,
I'm not really sure if there is a side which is more favorable, you know, towards.
The map is so small. The map is so small. I mean, you saw like within the first 20 seconds, it was Dishka yeeting at a Laji. So yeah, I don't think it's sided at all. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I feel like ARK is gonna try to keep in check this center line, commit as many members as they can to not let AK breach into their positions, because if AK manages to get to market, then it's gonna be a steamroll, and the game is gonna be ending pretty soon. We can see already it's 20 ticket difference, 23 ticket difference. So there is a lot of gunfights won there for AK, as Dark Knight falls as well. Cheesy Boy, Olas, and Dark Knight are gonna be all dead there. Only Price to defend the southern flank all alone. And you can see how well organized AK is. They're all in the same line, pushed together. ARK is a bit dispersed right now. They're focusing on the northern flank. They managed to actually get the control of the north side, which is decent actually, because the market is on the north side of the map. But you got to think about the southern side and the center. You see AK is just going through every street at the same time, looking for every refrag possible. If ARK gets a kill, you know there's an AK member behind him going for the refrag. As you see, Smoothlegs gets actually an AK member. Another AK member is gonna go down, but Bosch is gonna go down as well. So 2 members of AK in that particular place. As you can see, it's a 2v2. That's gonna be fairly important, as that's basically the AK's way into last gunslinger here, the mortarman for ARK. I wanna see. I do want to see what. Yeah. So this is the mortar for AK, of course. As we said before, ARK love their mortars, but generally all good competitive teams really love their mortars. It's such a good tool to put pressure on the enemy team.
Especially on a small map like this, mortars take very little time to land on their targets. Yeah, and I mean having this fire support where it's needed, like instead of having to wait for rounds to go out and adjust. It's just kind of like, oh, just shoot, adjust, shoot, adjust, shoot, adjust, because it's such a small map.
Yeah, yeah, it is, and you can cover a lot of ground with those mortars in such a small map, right? You have the blast radius of the mortars. You can just, change a couple of degrees since it's so close. You're gonna have a decent spread and this fairly controllable spread. ARK though, looks like they're taking control a little bit more. They're pushing AK back a little bit more. We can see mostly on the northern, mid-northern side, northeastern side for ARK. They got a decent push going on with Batman, Jacob and Jerry, Turley and Shiwao. Let's see if Maso can actually spot Sneaky and Flurgle.
Flurgle.
Flurgle. Flurgle.
DSH.
DSH. Yes.
Just DSH.
I think that's. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this DSH is also Sneaky, so I'm just gonna go Flurgle, and that's how I'm gonna call him. Yes.
Flurgle.
A really good flank here from them, though. This is very important. Look how wide they're going.
Uncontested, completely. If they can get behind,
yeah, they didn't get spotted.
If they can spot the radio, and put pressure on the hab.
Oh yeah, this could do a lot of damage.
This could sway the game completely. This early on as well. Well, okay, I think early on shouldn't be the case because it's a smaller map, so the game's faster paced. But yeah, I mean,
yeah, we can see the radio in here, and our squad actually got a rally behind them. That's huge.
Yeah,
very big misstep from ARK. They can't let this go through. AK is gonna go to town with that. They're gonna cancel, or they're gonna bleed this rally, and maybe even that rally. And take down the radio for sure. Let's see if last Gunslinger can actually, realize what's happening after the radio goes down and can actually pull off a miracle. But the southern side looks like it's kind of falling from ARK's hands. We can see here Lels and Price. And Spins just trying to hold the corner. Just, trying to prevent AK push, but look at the angles. Lels gets one, but how are you supposed to see them? Like, this is crazy.
And some of these angles that both of the teams are, like all the players for both teams, some of the angles they're taking is, oof, Lels goes down.
Almost.
As I was saying though, some of these angles that these players are taking to take shots, it's just kind of unbelievable to see. It's things that we most casual players probably would dream of ever pulling off. It seems like every little pixel peeking angle they can take, it just seems to be done every time.
Yeah, it's a lot of a lot of hours, a lot of practice, and it's definitely paying off for ARK right now, and for AK. I meant, but honestly, for both teams, we can see refrags going on. Tickets though don't show the same thing as I'm talking about for ARK, unfortunately, because it is a 30 ticket difference, so very hard difference on them. AK is still going on with this really good flank, so I'm not sure. Also,
yes.
Also, just a little reminder that we are gonna pick an MVP at the end of the match, or not this match, but this particular match, but at the end of the series. So stay tuned for that, and let us know in the chat who do you think is gonna get it, and you would love to get it, and who do you think is worthy of getting the MVP in this round.
Yep. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Oh damn. Shoot. Okay, I was gonna say, if you look on the map or just the general layout of how this game is going, AK kind of has ARK surrounded at the moment. So ARK is definitely on the back foot. If you can just see just the general layout of how everybody's going. So it's going to be tough for ARK to break out of that, because it seems like AK is just collapsing towards this ARK's mass.
Really good push here by Batman and Turley. Let's see if they can make something happen with this.
Magazines, they're all empty, one sec.
Let's see.
Hello.
They're not gonna find too much of AK's presence here unless they're gonna get flanked. Yeah, they are. Down goes Batman.
Wow.
And another kill on Sunny. Wow,
Whoa.
what a kill! Absolutely crazy kill there.
And Turley from
Turley
behind
from above them
doesn't get the frag, gets one.
gets one. Yeah, it's very hard to see these people inside the grass in night with this kind of weather. With any other layer, those would have been 2 easy kills from Turley, but unfortunately he goes down. So that is it for ARK. Good flank by Viper and Kagan actually. So definitely something to keep in mind. Almost sister as well. MVP from last round. Let's see if he can pull that flank off as well. I'm curious to see. They are calling out the south, and they are getting absolutely flanked. ARK is fighting on 2 sides. They need to clear at least the south here, but doesn't look like it. That's gonna happen for them for now at least. And the clock is ticking, ticket-wise. We have 77 for ARK and 144 for AK, so definitely something that is not getting irrelevant or is starting to get very much relevant even for the next game. As we can see, AK is definitely not a clan that is gonna get steamrolled in a round. So you really need to keep the ticket difference as low as you can and hope for the best next game. I mean, you could also pull something off with that flank down here, but both teams now, you see, everything got very confusing now. So you have both teams fighting on 2 sides.
Yeah.
We'll take a look at the map now, and you'll see what I mean. So you can see ARK is actually getting into walled courts here, and they have a really good flank going. But also AK, the same thing. They basically inverted their points. They're just going off rallies, and how heavy the presence is for AK here on the hub is actually crazy. They basically have, well, I think this could be a full squad. Just flanking, going around the radio, just looking for the hub for the radio. They probably spotted it. I'm curious if they did. Yes, they did.
Yeah, they must have heard it. I mean, they're so close to it. And on especially like a map style like this, it's kind of hard to hide these radios. There's only so many places you can hide a radio on a map like this.
Yeah. There we go. We can say Saint going for the radio. Last Gunslinger gets taken down, and there you go. He's gonna start to go down, start ticking. Samir there going down as well. The foothold here is impressive from the side of AK. I don't think ARK is gonna be able to defend that radio at all. So that's gonna be 20 tickets for them. 20 tickets loss in a short time.
Very short. We'll have to see if ARK rushes to set up a secondary radio or a backup hab or something. Because if that goes down, then I mean that's pretty much just a roll through. You steamroll through.
Yeah. Let's see if ARK can do anything about AK's radio anytime soon, but that doesn't look like that is the case. Almost Easter, you're going for the flank, but it's honestly, I'm kind of thinking about MVPs and everything. I don't know how I'm gonna assign this.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up to you a bit later on, because it's just like everybody's doing their part, and it's not, especially in a map that's this small. It's kind of hard.
Price.
Especially in a map that's this small, it's kind of hard to see standout players because so much is happening at the same time.
Yeah.
So we might waive the MVP thing later on, but it's definitely something we're gonna keep an eye on for now.
Ola's here though. Put in work. Dark Knight is gonna go down on Ola's as well.
Oof.
C4 is gonna blow. Let's see. The radio is going down, is on burn, but Batman looks like he's got it. Unless someone needs to cover him though. Oh no.
He's getting
This is
pushed. He's getting pushed.
Jerry.
What?
Oh, really good shot by Jerry there. That's
Great last
that's
shot.
a game-saving shot. A really good job by
Mm.
Jerry not to deny, to try to help Batman on the digging up of the radio. Radio is gonna go down. It's gonna go up one layer, so that's safe for now. AK member is gonna push into the house. What the hell? Oh, it's on the other side. Okay, never mind.
Look at him! Look at him
Grenade is
jump
gonna go in.
peeking.
Oh, Batman.
He survives.
Really good job by Batman.
Oh.
As he goes down, but really good job by Batman there. Really good game sense. Just that going around as the AK member throws the nade. And that is the radio still standing. Three AK members against one ARK member. Let's see if Samir has got anything to do or anything on these three AK members.
Neither of you have a shot.
There goes one.
Yeah.
Oh no, Samir is gonna try to flank around. Really good job by Samir there, getting the second frag. Oh, the dream was almost on.
The
very good shot by Samir though, again. Svanställer from the triple caution, Samir, triple caution. That was definitely a triple caution, but he took it very well. I think the hub is down. Yes, because the radio is down. So even though ARK is limiting the damage here, it's not
looking too good. Not looking too good at
it's
all.
not looking too good.
42 seconds.
I got that really up close into market. You can use
Yeah,
it.
it's a 40 ticket.
Wow.
It's a 40 ticket difference now, and it's gonna get to 50. So
Still
Yeah.
not leading radio, so.
Especially with that radio not being fully dug up, ARK has no hab, so all the rallies that are up at least, they're farther back, and that just means that AK has more ground control now.
no, absolutely, and we can see the flank that we were looking for before from Scott 6. ARK has not really done anything for them except for keeping a few AK members off the hub, but that clearly hasn't worked as well as ARK thought it would or hoped it would. Radio is still standing though, so that is something to keep in mind. As long as the radio doesn't go down, that's still 20 tickets less of loss for ARK, and AK is gonna look to take down the radio as a kind of a statement, or like a kind of a way to close the series even in advance. I think 50 tickets is probably the borderline of which you can come back from, even though against AK that's a feat and a half to accomplish.
100%. I mean, I would argue in this almost this entire ESL, it's a feat and a half. You can come in for 50 tickets, but I mean, we've seen ARK do it in their first game of the tournament. So, I mean, this game is far from over. The series is far from over. This game looks like AK will probably end up winning. So.
Looking at the KDA, we can see 121 kills for the side of AK, almost 125 and 85 deaths. So, the gun skills, of course, very good from AK side. Nothing to say there. ARK is putting out the best fight they can, but this is definitely not an easy game at all.
-1.
Really good kill by Turley here. He's gonna get flanked by a couple of AK guys again as well. As cup-wise, Market is still in control of ARK, but you can see AK is just kind of steamrolling them at this point. They're gonna take the control of the radio now, so the radio is gonna go down. Should be on bleed now, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, it is on bleed. As you can see, and this is the 20 tickets that AK need to close the round. I mean, it's 32 tickets, but by the time the radio bleeds, it's probably gonna be 30, and so 10 tickets. It's a massive difference here. With ARK without a hub, they can't really answer AK. A couple of AK members are gonna go down, but it's just a bit of a struggle. Climbing up a very slippery slope, you know.
Oh, really?
And it looks like they're gonna slip to the end of it, at least for this game. I don't know. I still have hope for a good second game. This game was
Yeah,
a
me
bit of a
too.
stomp,
So we're going
Yeah,
so I think it's
unfortunately.
this gap, so
a
that's
little
fine.
bit more than a stomp. Holy
Yeah, let's play
shit.
this
Yeah. I mean, to be
Um,
expected. Even though ARK is a very good competitive team, AK
yeah.
is one of the best, if not the best.
Just fucking
Definitely
Mm.
some tournament champion or tournament winners under their belts. So definitely
Yeah,
not a team, a force to be reckoned with, for sure.
for sure. For sure. I mean, we, at least most of the European players know. Whoa, that body is
Where's the mate?
spazzing out.
Oh yeah.
Holy moly.
Come.
Anyways, at least most of the European players know that AK is, I think, you could argue tied in a freeway with the other top two teams in Europe at least.
Yeah,
Um,
I would agree.
so
10 tickets.
it's ARK. I mean, ARK is. I mean, ARK made it this far, and they're playing against probably arguably the best team in Europe. So I mean, it's not a complete steamroll.
It's
not
no,
like
I mean it's a decent one. I don't know how AK actually lost so many tickets. Oh, really good flank. I didn't even see that
wow.
by Viper taking down AK's radio. So that's 20 tickets in the favor of ARK, which is gonna be coming very handy. I mean, it's not a 90 ticket difference now. It's all of a sudden a 50 ticket difference
Mm-hmm.
or 55. So yeah, it's very good damage limitation by Viper and the squad 6.
100%. 100%. Yeah,
It's
right
always
now,
on
I
the
mean,
flank.
ARK always on the flank. That's just how they are. They love their flanks.
Yeah. Uh, as we were speaking about it earlier, the south would be a very contested area. AK have
Mhm.
contested it well enough to take control of it, and ARK has not been able to answer just yet, and they won't be with 8 tickets remaining. Just probably just going for a couple of frags, limiting the ticket difference, so maybe getting it below 60. But that's about what ARK can do, I think. And next game is gonna be very hard for ARK. They need
Oh,
to actually
definitely.
step up their game in a way that I don't know if it is possible. Hopefully it is. Hopefully we get a tight game, a tight series.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be too hopeful about that, seeing how
Yes.
AK took control of this game.
Yeah, 100%. Completely agree with you there. So we'll see. Yeah, I mean this game is pretty much GG, so we'll just gotta wait for the numbers to come through, and then we'll have to see how ARK would end up, what ARK would need to end up winning if they want to win the series.
Yeah, absolutely. It's it's something that we always speak about. It's not over until it's over, right?
Yeah,
But
for sure.
it looks pretty over. I'm not sure. I wouldn't say about the series at all, but or it's
At least this game. This
yeah,
game, yeah.
this game it's definitely over. Let's see if ARK can get a couple of frags. It's gonna be 58. Let's see if
57
AK is
tickets.
capping market, so it is.
Oh,
There we go.
yes. Yeah, 7 tickets.
All right. So it's a 58-0, so not a complete stomp, but also not very close. Um, the we can see here the scoreboard. It's definitely favoring AK side. But,
Oh yeah. Yeah, positive KD, which is something you don't really see too often. Well, actually, that's not true. Positive KD in an ESL game, so that's interesting to see.
yeah. And here we are. We are back. We're back in this fantastic menu. So it is 1-0 for AK, and we have 58 ticket difference. Honestly, I was expecting worse. Knowing how good AK is, I was expecting worse. But the last flank from almost Easter and Viper definitely brought ARK back into contention for this next game.
Mm-hmm.
It is definitely gonna be hard. Don't get me wrong. I'm not too hopeful, but I do want to still keep my hopes up for a good game, for a good second game. Hopefully it's not gonna be a complete stomp. Hopefully it is gonna be in favor of ARK, so we get a tight finish and we see these teams going at each other the best way possible. But all said and done, this game showed us that AK is still definitely one of the best teams in Europe, if
Mm-hmm.
not in the world. So, something that you really need to consider is that ARK is a fairly new team, right? We've casted their games for the past month or so,
Mm.
and I mean they haven't disappointed. They're on top of of their game
Oh yeah.
every time, but if you come up against players and organizations as experienced and as good as AK, you have to expect not a fair fight. It's gonna be always ARK in the back foot. It's gonna be hard, but
Oh yeah.
it was a decent game. I mean, we saw a lot of frags. We saw 58 tickets difference, so it's not too bad. Um, you do have to keep in mind it is a um, very close quarter, very infantry focused um, map. So it's a bit worse than it actually looks. 58 tickets on the board because you don't have vehicles to take down or something that takes you a lot of tickets. So like for example BTRs and something like this. So 10 tickets. So it's really ultimately down to kills and tickets
Oh yeah.
from that. It's not really gonna be caps. I mean, it can be, but it's just gonna be a matter of who gives up the most and who
Yeah.
kills the most.
So yeah, that's we gotta. So honestly, if ARK wants a shot at winning the next game, they gotta just be out trading and out killing AK.
Which is not
And
something that any team can do.
no, oh man, and just seeing AK's gunplay, man, AK just looks, man, they just everybody looks so good. Um, but we know that ARK definitely has some players that I would say are on the same skill level, but I don't think as a team they have it's equal across the board, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
So you'll have to wait and see how this game goes in the second half.
yeah. We are doing 5 minute break from when the game ended, so it's about a 2 minute break from now. But what do you think? What do you think AK or sorry ARK needs to do different from this game? Do you think they need to be? I think personally, they need to just keep a better watch on their flanks.
I agree with that, and I think the way that yeah, if you looked at the game like overall, how the game kind of progressed, you saw AK kind of encircle ARK. Um, they just kind of got pincered and they got swallowed up and eaten. So uh, I would argue that, yeah, of course, ARK needs to watch their flanks, but they also need to, try to at least on the flanking lines, they need to hold the flanks. If the flanks go down, then I think that's kind of there'll be a repeat of what happened in the first game. So ARK needs to spread the field a bit more, even though they spread the field out like a lot. But they need to hold the field, at least have a shot at winning. Uh, maybe not the series, but at least have a shot at winning the game, the next game at least.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree with that. It's gonna be as we said multiple times before. It's gonna be just a matter of who kills the most. Um,
Oh yeah,
it's not really something you usually see on a squad game per se. You see a lot more, playing around the cups and a lot of playing around the vehicles as well, or in more open maps, so per se like Narva and something like that. It's more of a, dynamic play style, which is kind of why I also don't like this map. It's very front to back. It's very who gets, it's. I mean, there is tactics involved for sure, but the mortars are not as effective. It's a very small map, so you don't really have much to work with,
Yeah.
and I don't know. It
It's
just
like it's like a Battlefield game, man. Honestly.
it's. I mean, it's a bit more than a Battlefield game, but it also kind of denies the ability that you could have to bring back the game. You don't have
Mm,
like a crazy huge flanks or like um, go pushing through the enemy line, maybe through like take control of a bridge or something like that. I don't know. I'm just thinking about random things that could swing the game, or just put in a flank and looking for the radio as we saw before. But if you're gonna do that, usually when the cups are a bit farther apart, you're not gonna feel as much the lack of manpower uh, on a certain point. But if you commit even 3 members to the flank, you're gonna have a part of the map very wide open for the other team to push through.
yep.
And that's
Yep.
exactly what happens with ARK or with AK this time. They just exploited ARK's control of the north and just went through the south.
Yep. Yep. We saw that flank, and they didn't see it. ARK didn't see that flank, and that flank pretty much that's what triggered the game to go AK's way. To at least sway it 100%.
Yeah.
And we'll see if there's a repeat of that in the next game. Oh, and the game that's coming up in 2 minutes. We'll see if that repeat happens. Let's hope not, because it kind of suck for us casters.
Yeah, let's take a look at the. If you just joined, let's take a look at the factions. What we're gonna see, what we can expect from the game. So it is Sumari. We are on Sumari. It's gonna be a
But
different layer than usual. It's an ESL layer. You can find it on the improved layers mod.
and
And
this video is a lie. The insurgents don't get M16s. What is this? Such a lie. What a scam.
they do actually.
God, they do?
Yeah,
Hello? Who? What? No, bullshit.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they do because from the
I'm checking.
I think they do.
Squad wiki time. I've never
From the
seen
last
that.
update. Yeah, not last update, but
Oh,
when they updated when they put in the Marines.
no, 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 no.
Are
I
you
don't
sure?
believe you. Yes,
Okay. Well, never mind
I'm
then.
checking. I'm checking.
Okay, so it's gonna be
Genuinely
regular
curious now.
militia with the technical dushkas and all the transports and lodges that come with it as the insurgents. This time being AK. So let's see if it was maybe a faction difference. I don't think it was, but let's see if maybe this time ARK is favored. And it is gonna be bikes. Bikes are fun,
Hmm.
but they're kinda useless in this kind of games.
Yeah,
So
we didn't see any IEDs go off, so
no,
kind of sucks.
very sad.
But
Very sad. We
yeah,
were just hoping for a bit of
4
fireworks,
seconds. Easy.
but
just a little bit.
yeah, not that's not gonna happen
Samir, don't kill the TikTok,
apparently.
please.
Yeah, so I looked at the wiki. There is no M16 for the
Oh, I
insurgents.
thought so.
You know you
No,
Alright,
can't
well
do
that's
that.
I was
disappointing.
Telling you, you fat
genuinely
bastard.
surprised. I was like, "There's no way." They don't have.
Fat.
They
Now
don't.
you're
They don't
fat.
even have M4s. Why would they have M16 A4s? You know what I'm saying? So
Fair
yeah.
enough.
Okay, so
Alright.
that's my nerd ass OCD ass thing doing its thing. So let's get back into the
let's
game.
uh let's 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 watch and see and check what AK has got in store for us as in vehicles use. It's gonna be 2 lodges actually. ARK went for 1 lodge last time,
Mm.
so there's 2 lodges, 2 transports, and the bikes. As for
Vroom, vroom.
ARK, it is 1 lodge, the Dushka and transports. It's gonna be everything brought out from them. I can see them zooming below me. The Dushkas, man, they don't get enough love. They're just gonna be wasted in a
No.
second here.
Yeah. I know.
Fortunately, that's kind of
Ooh.
what happens. As
That's
Masa out there pulls the sickest drift of his life.
Yeah, attempted a reverse entry there.
As we can see, I mean, ARK always goes with the first frag, so I mean that's something.
Dushka
So
going to
it
work
is
there.
first frag for ARK. So first blood, and I mean, it doesn't really mean anything, but it's cool to say.
Yeah.
And as we can see, the first infantry contact is gonna be here for Smutlex Fanseria and Bosch.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
See a lot of ARC presence in this place. Smutlex goes
Oof.
down, and it is not a trade. And Svanster as well goes down, so it is only Bosch. It's gonna hold his line here.
Ja,
Let's see what he can do.
Can't get here.
Let's go. Let's look at him. He's gonna jiggle pick around.
There's one on top of the police.
There's one guy looking through the window. Or she's looking through the window as well. Nobody is committing to this hallway just yet. They know there's ARC presence around. And ARC do know as well that AK is around, as 2 members went down. So just a bit of a Mexican stall there. Or
Mexican
whatever you
standoff.
standoff.
That's what it's called.
Standoff. Yes, standoff. Thank you for
Yeah.
correcting my great English.
Yeah, English is hard for Feda.
Hey, listen, not my first language, okay?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's hard. It's hard, and I agree.
English is hard, okay?
my first language. English is my first language, and I struggle with it all the time. So
Yeah, there you go.
big explosions, frags going off. Yeah, I mean, for an opening, looks like they have more control at the moment. They definitely have that center line punched in.
Okay.
An arc. Wow, this is gonna be. It's not a good looking start for Ark at the moment. We can see the flanks at least towards the south side. You have 3 guys
There's a gap between
down
you,
there.
watch out.
Let's look at the map. ARC doesn't have many members going to the south, if any. I mean, there is 3. The flanking team from Squad 6.
I'm on it now. Just next
But ARC is gonna look for a bit more control on the north side. And we can see Flurgle here, always going for the flank.
Oh, master flank, Flurgle.
Sure.
I mean, it really did work out last time.
Oh, yeah.
From his squad. Who is his squad leader? Squad 4. So it is sneaky, yeah. I mean, appropriate name for a flanker. So yeah, definitely something that won them the game. And last time it was this rally, just on the back line, on the back line of ARC. And
but Flurgle's uncontested. He's gonna run straight into.
You're gonna have to fix your mic, my friend, because I cannot hear anything.
Oh.
Okay, there you go.
Flurgle's uncontested, running through where he's going at the moment. He's gonna run right into last gunslinger because I mean mortars are kind of loud.
You say kind
so,
of, yes.
Could be coming in from the north of vault courts.
Last time Zinga has no idea. Poor man.
Yeah, not right now.
Absolutely knifed.
He's gonna get dicked.
Oh yeah. So many ARC members here. Let's see what they can do against AK. One ARC member goes down.
Close south. Very close. They already burst.
As the trade
Wow, that's a
kill
lot
comes
of.
in. There is
Samir.
another one here. Oh, nade.
Frag.
Masa is gonna go down. Oh my god, that was a bad frag.
That was a terrible throw. Wow.
That was a good one though.
That was a
Masa
good
goes
one.
down. Let's see. Jerry gets the refrag. Or I think Masa actually traded there, so really good from them stopping at least that side of the AK line. But look at this.
And also there's 4 AK members pushing the north side as well, pushing last gunslinger.
Oh yeah, there is.
So that is not.
It's good that the last gunslinger actually realized that. I don't think he's in the mortars anymore.
Yeah, because I think they're right
They
on the
found
radio.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
So
bad.
Flurgy, my man, super
Floor goal, yeah.
flank supreme.
Yeah.
Flurgy, yeah, Flurgle.
Getting down the
Yeah,
radio, helping with the rally later, or earlier, sorry. Very good
that radio,
flank there. That radio is
that radio was definitely gonna go down. Yeah, there's no way.
this is gonna be a stomp now.
Oh, yeah. Unless the last gunslinger, I don't know, activates hacks or something, where he just kills like everybody and saves the radio, which probably won't happen.
Yeah, as Gunslinger goes down.
Yep, there you go. So that radio's gonna go.
radio.
Up north. 2 on the radio. 2 on the radio.
That's not very good.
No, not
ARK
at all. And
almost completely lost the south side. North side is being controlled by ARK, but then again, their hub is not, and that's kind of crucial. If you want my
ARK
opinion.
has
Doesn't even
and they
have
have
the cap.
yeah, exactly. I was gonna say they have little to no control of the center of the map either, where the center cap is. So,
even though tickets look even, this is more of a stomp than it was before.
It's not. Tickets are deceiving.
Yeah, they are.
This game will be over. If it continues to go like this, it'll be over the next 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that rate is gonna go down, and yeah. I mean, all Flargle has to do is just to make sure it doesn't get built up again.
Yeah, it's gonna be on bleed now. That's probably 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
ARK is gonna push it. Nade goes out. Let's see if it was a good nade. It was a good nade, but Sneaky is just checking the entry for that radio. Price is gonna go down. Yes, and Samir is as well. Is it? No, it's not.
Save it.
Will he save it?
What's the medic doing?
Radio?
Save the radio.
The medic is. What do you
no.
do?
Oh, if it goes down.
Digging up the radio, back up again. I'm with you.
Oh, there you go. Really good job by Spins.
Wow, good save by Spins.
Yeah, good saves. Really good save. As ARK here saved themselves from absolute death. They've committed so many members up here though that AK is just taking the whole map down here.
Yeah.
There's not really any ARK presence here at all in the whole map. Just this squad from Bosch, Metmon, and Smoothlegs.
Oh my god, it's so hard to tell because of the stupid ass fog. I thought they were next to each other so we would shoot each other.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, he's
You are.
like a howl.
That one goes down, as we can hear and see.
Not a very happy statement.
Smoothlegs goes down as well. Ilmav. Ooh, that was an RPG. Okay. Bosch, as always, the only one standing a little bit back, but that's not gonna be enough to stop AK from taking control of the whole map. I wonder, are they mortaring? Yes, they are mortaring there. As James here is just crawling through the field. Wow, what the hell is he?
The commitment to the flank.
What a...
Will he run into though? Will they run into him?
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Last Gunslinger and Samir. They are gonna run into him, but let's see if...
Will they see him? No. They won't.
That's one guy then. Let's see if Last Gunslinger...
Wow! Oh. No, don't. You can't shoot now. Don't shoot.
No, he's not gonna shoot. He's not gonna shoot.
Wow!
Good trigger discipline there from James.
Must be lying in the fucking face.
He hears... There you go. Call goes out.
Yeah, and
so they're gonna search. They're gonna look for him now.
Or behind this wall.
Wow, this is...
Let's see if they're gonna find him. Very good game sense by Last Gunslinger there. And let's see. Oh, he's... Yeah, there you go. He found them finally. There we go. Good job from Last Gunslinger there.
Yep.
Finding the little sneaky flanker.
Yeah. And they ran past him too. That's just damn.
Yeah, like 2 times.
Yeah.
It was interesting, but I mean, this layer you can't see anything. You just lay on a bush. Yeah, exactly. We can't see anything, and they have the freaking highlight on their bodies. Imagine people that are actually playing the game. How are you supposed to even see anyone? It's just crazy, right? It's just crazy to me.
Oof.
Okay, going for the RPG, Jacob supporting from the south there. Let's see if they can make something happen on Saint and Sneaky. Always flanking on the
Honestly,
northern
I'm
side.
never playing AK again.
Mm.
Cheating fucking cunts. Holy shit.
Oh.
They're really very mad at,
Mm.
very mad in the command chat.
Can't push that far south.
But apart from that,
You
really,
have to hold more close.
there's gonna be a bit of a hold in the middle, but Wold is gonna go in the favor of AK.
Yep.
Not just now, but
It will
it's
fall
it
eventually.
will fall eventually. Though I want to go for Viper, Kagan, and almost Easter here on the flank once again, getting very close to the radio actually, because the radio we can see is there. AK realize they are here, but they don't really know how many or where exactly they are. So I kind of want to follow this, and I mean they must know kind of where the radio is, because it's probably gonna be a similar spot as before. Shots are gonna be traded, both bleeding, but no kill for now. As AK is probably gonna recommit a couple of members just to hold this flank, which is something that ARK really wants. Because as many, if ARK recommits member here to, deal with with the Viper squad, then it's less members on the eastern side to worry about for ARK.
100%. We just gotta see how many members AK will pull off of the main line.
Yeah, it looks like it's a
Deal with this.
3v3 for now.
Yeah.
Viper takes down
Smoke
one.
screen.
A really good job by Viper. So that goes at 2v3 and 3v3 instantly. Again. Flurgo. As Kagan goes down, Viper as well will fall. And it's almost Easter against 3 members of AK now. I don't know if he's gonna be able to pull that one off. Let's stay here for a second. I'm not sure what Flurgo was doing here. He probably, I mean, of course he doesn't know where he is, but he probably thought he was closer than he actually is. Let's go on the other side of the map, as ARK is losing the radio once again. A lot of AK members died here as ARK members. I wonder if the radio is down. Oh yeah. There we go. It's on bleed, and that is 20 tickets gone. Tickets are actually fairly close. They were actually fairly close. It was only 15 tickets, but now it's 35 tickets. So there is another gonna be another big problem for ARK.
Yeah, and ARK has no forward spawn except the rallies, which they're only a couple up at the moment. So that's not looking too good for them right now.
It really isn't.
It's impossible.
Honestly, I don't know. It doesn't look. I mean, we knew that this was gonna happen. We knew what we were getting into casting this round.
Oh yeah.
But one thing is knowing it. One thing is actually, having to cast this.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's I'm still doing what I like. I like casting squad, but this is a bit of a. This is gonna be a bit of a stump, unfortunately, with ARK without a hub.
Makes me wonder if this was on a more open map, how different the games would have gone. Because I mean, AK across the board looks like they have better gun skill.
Yeah, definitely. This guy just wiped the full squad. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe on an open map, ARK would have had a better fighting chance.
I don't know.
But
I do not think.
it's hard.
I think it's just. I mean, as hard as it is to say, I don't think for ARK at least, I don't think they have just the skill, to go up against AK. Unfortunately,
they're not quite there yet. ARK is a newer team compared to AK. So experience and everything isn't
clearly showing here.
There. Yeah. So
let's see if Lals can pull off magic trick here. He's holding the opening as Elmav is gonna look for the kill. Oh wow, that was a flick and a half.
What?
Oh, Juno as well from behind, so it wouldn't have stood a chance. Never mind.
And it's like playing Call of Duty
Yeah, Price
right
is
now.
gonna get shot again, and yeah,
Mm,
this is actually like a new COD. It's not even
yep.
fun to
Well, the,
watch. Just a massive stomp.
mm,
AK is gonna cap Wald and Able as well. ARK is gonna try to keep try commons as best they can, but I don't know if they're even gonna be able to do that without a fob. Yes, the hub, the main is fairly close to it, but
There's 3
ideally you would
commons and
want a fob
stations from
maybe
there.
on the southern side here, too, so
yeah.
you could at least contest this area where you see my cursor. But yeah, this is falling apart very quickly and very
Mm,
drastically for ARK. Yeah, I mean, we did expect this, but AK just never choking. They definitely are playing at their very best, and it shows. It really shows like the level of gameplay here is very high. It's definitely something that kind of lacked, or we haven't seen in the past games. You know, they've been pretty balanced last games, especially against One Shot Theory with ARK. But this is another level, unfortunately.
mm.
Look, I could radio here, but
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
100% convinced they know them.
hard to put it into terms that I would understand myself. It's
Oh,
like AK is kind of like Red Bull, and ARK is kind of like Alpine at the moment. You know, can be competitive, but will get shit on by the top teams. Um,
Yeah.
as much as I hate to say it, but that's just the case right now. So,
Can I get a heal spell?
yep. Wow, that's just unfortunate.
In the field.
Man, I can just, I can feel the frustration. I understand the frustrations some of the ARC players are going through.
Yeah, killed
You know,
him.
doing everything they can
Spooked it.
just to stay alive, than just to get pushed. And oh, what is happening?
Ah,
Okay,
fuck's sake.
Yeah, it
Getting
was
there you go.
bandaging, but that didn't work out too well for Bosch.
That's right.
This is this is Ark's radio, I think, and it's
Yeah, so
gonna
this
go
is gonna
down
go down.
again. There's no members to contest it whatsoever.
No.
So
Do you have to try and push this area?
I
There's
do
2 alive.
want to let's see. Wanted to look at a couple of flanks that AK is putting on. You know, it's now it's just a question of how long the game is gonna last. There's
Yeah.
no chance that ARK is gonna come back from this. Ideally, they could still, but definitely
Yeah.
they won't win the series. So the series is basically decided. I won't say they won until they win, but you know, I think we all agree that this is not this has not been very equal and a very balanced fight.
No. No. So yeah, we'll just gotta see how much longer this game will last. I guess see some insanely weird angles and kills that we're about to witness from both sides here.
Yeah.
Look at that mass, dude. Holy
Yeah, there
shit.
is a lot of people here. It's
And if only their
it's impressive.
commanders. Imagine dropping Artie and all that, just dead. Imagine. But, oh well.
I wonder if ARK's gonna be able to put it on our response. I mean, the ARK sub is actually not fallen. The radio has been secured. So at least for now, that will not be. Oh, what the hell? That was a C4 there. Okay, interesting.
Yep. Big boom. Big bomb.
Yeah, Viper is gonna go down. And I think that was almost Easter, just absolutely deleted from the game. That C4 just uninstalled this game right now. It's actually crazy.
Alt F4 and deleted his
Yeah,
Windows. Yeah.
Bosch is gonna try to contest this particular kill. He's gonna be able to. He's gonna just trade.
He traded.
Yeah, how the hell
How
does that
the
work?
hell?
I don't think he traded actually. I think he got killed by
I'm
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think it was gonna
Yep.
getting revived. I'm not sure though.
Same.
I don't know. That was kind of
It's
insane.
It's okay,
Yeah,
can't
that was,
saying with
was insane.
Dominis, but I am literally done. Like I'm not playing.
Turley, poor
And,
Turley, man. Yeah, I can
Poor-
understand the frustration from ARK members. I mean, this is
Oh
this is
man,
a stomp. How would you put it any other way? It's not really fun to cast either.
no.
It's not fun to play. So yeah,
I mean,
it is what it is. It's
yeah, it is
uh,
what it is
yeah.
exactly.
For any
But
F1
to,
fans, it's like putting McLaren against a Red Bull. You know, they might have a fighting chance if the other guys crash, but you know,
but yeah, it's not really gonna happen.
it's not really
For
gonna
you,
happen.
for you casual squad weeps out there, it's like getting into a server you've never been on before, and then your team is just with the blueberries, no communication or nothing. And then the other side is all the clan members, and they just absolutely wreck your ass. That's what this is. The frustration is there. You can just hear it in some of the ARC players' voices. And you know, me and Fed have both been there in this situation. Not at this level, of course, but we know what it's like to be
Yeah, I
fucked in
mean,
the ass.
I don't think that comparison is fair in respects of ARK. I mean, they're doing their best
No,
they
for
can,
sure.
but
They are doing their best. Yeah.
and I mean, I've spoken to a couple of the guys in ARK about how they felt with this game, and you know, as we said in the at the beginning of the casting, it's. I mean, the result. I wouldn't say it was already written, but it was very much expected that this would be the
Mhm.
outcome. So I mean, it's still a very good fight from put up from ARK, especially in the first game. There
Yeah,
with the
100%.
almost Easter, Viper, and Kagan, just the flank that cost AK the radio and 20 tickets. It looked like something was gonna happen at the beginning of the game, but AK just instantly answers and 10 times harder when ARK throws something at them.
Yeah,
So
it's
that's kind of how they've been able to just win. Oh, was that an ID?
oh yeah, that was an IED. Whoa, we missed.
Damn,
How did we miss that?
I was looking the wrong way. Wait, no, it wasn't.
That wasn't an IED. What the hell?
It was just the truck exploding. Never mind.
That was a
I
big
got
ass
a bit
explosion,
excited.
though.
Yeah, it was a really big explosion.
Yeah. What
How
the
much
hell?
gas did that guy fuel up?
That's, I don't think the question should be what gas, how much. It should be what gas was
Oh
running
yeah,
the truck in the first place.
yeah. It's like
Looks
some.
like it ran on
It filled
jet
it on
fuel,
C4.
man. Fucking jet fuel. Holy shit.
Nice big explosion there.
Yeah.
24 tickets against 135.
that-
Well,
Holy
it's 110 ticket difference. It's an absolute shit fest, honestly. But
Yeah. And plus
unfortunately,
the 58 from last game.
yeah, we'll see when the game
Damn.
ends, but it's gonna be over 150 difference,
Mm,
which is what you would call an absolute stomp.
yeah. And I mean, can't blame ARK for the situation they're in. They're trying their best to play this game, but I think they're just outclassed,
Yeah.
completely outclassed. So
Unfortunately,
nothing you can do.
there's a long
Unfortunately, they're
road
outclassed.
ahead of ARK to get on this level,
Yeah.
and
For
sure.
I'm with you. You scared me. North, careful, north.
something.
Oh,
Definitely a lot of improvement can be made, and a lot of experience can be made from this particular games. You know, watching back, seeing how the other team plays, maybe implying some strategies. But at the end of the day, it's just a lot of gunplay. Really, the winning factor for AK here. So, yeah, you see what I'm saying? Oh, you didn't, Jacob. I'm
no,
sorry.
you sorry, Jacob.
Not even
You
close.
did not.
Unfortunately, that is that. I mean, it's like they can just see through walls.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, but yeah. It is gonna be 11 tickets to 126, so 110 ticket difference roughly. Let's see if that is the case. ARK is, I mean, it's basically all dead. if these members give up, the game is ended. So I mean, honestly, they will probably go for that, as Tricommons is getting
Yeah.
carved by AK, and that is the end of the game. I wonder.
Oh,
A
Masa
little
doing
prank
his
here
best.
from James. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
see.
they are coming from south of
Let's
34.
follow Price here.
South of
Never
us.
mind. Let's follow. Oh
Wait a
my
minute.
god.
Oh
Look at this
Yeah,
guy.
my.
Over the roof, just
Doesn't see him.
covering
Doesn't
everyone,
see
just
him.
drops
Here
his.
didn't
This
see
guy's fucking
him.
playing Assassin's Creed.
Holy shit.
Just get this
It's
shit done with.
Dark Knight defending the radio and Hab.
Yeah, let's just give up.
Wait, what
Alright.
happened here?
The call has been made. They're gonna give up, and
Yep.
yeah, this was
Oh, it's just
125 tickets to 0. I think. Hello? Yes. Maybe. Someone not giving up?
Who?
Who is not? Okay, 125 tickets plus 58.
It's 183
Yeah.
tickets.
Yes.
Wow.
Well,
That is damn.
I mean
Just
yeah, it's just sheer. You know, it is like that. It do be like that sometimes.
it do be like that sometimes.
It's a good effort from ARK, definitely.
Mm,
They tried their best, I'm sure, and it was. I mean, the first game looked like it was decent. 58 ticket difference
58
is
tickets.
not too bad.
Yeah.
Um, but then again, the second game was a complete
Just wrecking
destruction.
fast.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just a really fast-paced stomp.
Yep.
Well, if you have just joined us right now, AK win against ARK 178 tickets. Was it?
183
tickets 2-0 in both in the just putting together the two games. So not a very close fight, definitely, but definitely a very short stream. I mean, it's been I'm not sure for how long I've streamed for, but this is definitely my shortest cast ever, at least in
Well,
ESL.
for ESL, yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I would say it's
Well,
it's been a hell of a game. It's been a hell of a game.
yeah.
From
Yep.
it's flawless by flawless by AK.
Especially in game 2.
Yeah,
Especially in game 2.
game 2. They just saw a little opening and they just opened the whole map in the first 5 minutes, basically.
Yeah,
So,
man. That was I
bit
don't
of a
know.
sad one, honestly.
Sorry?
Bit of a sad one.
Yeah, we were both hoping for a super competitive tight game. But no, you can't always have what you wish for.
Yeah.
Do you have your MVPs?
I do. Do you want to
I
go
do as
first,
well.
or should I
Holy
go?
shit.
You go first.
Okay, so for AK, I think also because we kind of just watched him a lot. Flugy, no, not Flugy, Flugel,
yeah.
yes, Flurgle, yeah. And for ARK, I'm gonna have to go with Viper.
Yep.
Because he did the thing in the first game, and second game, well, yeah, that was kind of nothing really happened.
Nothing
So-
really happened, honestly, in the second game. So our MVP are those. For me, is the same Flurgle and Sneaky, of course, from the AK. Definitely, the squad leader, definitely making the calls
Yeah,
and
for sure.
doing the flank, holding that beautiful angle in the second game that lost ARK the radio. But and for ARK, yeah, I mean it was just a question of damage limitation, how much they could actually limit how much tickets they were gonna lose. So yeah, it is gonna go to Viper. I mean, it's a good flank. Nothing to say really. In the it kept the ticket difference from almost 90 to 58. So
Yeah.
It was a good flank, and it paid off in the first game at least. Second game, nothing could be done by any flank, honestly. They tried, they almost succeeded. They did fail in the end, and they had to retreat back to their own lines, which were already falling. So the second game was absolutely over from the first 5 minutes. First game was a bit more interesting actually. Both teams kind of holding their ground. ARK just conceding a little bit more, but that is everything really for those two games. Anything you want to add?
Ah, damn, that's kind of sucked. Not gonna lie. But just a quick thank you for first to the refs for being part of that game. Both one on each side, and also thank you to ESL for allowing us to cast games like this and allowing us to have casted previous games as well. Really big thank you. We do really enjoy doing this stuff, even though I kind of sounded dead last week. But yeah, really fun. Even though this game kind of sucked, but yeah, I really appreciate the opportunity that was provided for us.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, so thank you, as Raven said, to ESL and both teams for putting up nice games. And yeah, thank you to Raven to always cast with. So he always casts with me, you know. Sometimes we have good
Yeah.
games, sometimes we have bad games.
Mm.
But yeah, definitely a fun time either way. So yeah.
Oh, for sure.
AK win against ARK, 183 tickets difference. Very good for AK. They're gonna advance to the finals ESL next week. Stay tuned. We're gonna be hopefully casting that one as well. And if you want to check the other games, you can just go on my Twitch channel, rewatch the VODs, and on my YouTube channel shortly, as they will be uploaded when the final comes out. So next week, all the VODs will be uploaded, and we'll be able to rewatch them on YouTube as well. Yeah, it's been nice. This is Fede, and this guy is Raven.
Ooga booga, Raven
Ooga booga
bird.
indeed, and
Ooga
we'll see you
booga.
next time. Bye bye, guys.